What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another video, and today we are talking about the cryptocurrency market. Folks, I'm getting a lot of questions. How am I playing this bull market? Am I going long on Bitcoin, Ethereum, different alts? How am I playing this bull going into 2025? And why am I so excited for the upcoming alt season that is absolutely going to make us an incredible amount of money? That's what we're going to go ahead and talk about in today's video. So if you are new around here, throw a like on this video. Let's get it out to more people. Hit that subscribe button, join the family, and comment down below what are your thoughts and opinions about this upcoming alt season. First and foremost, what I want to talk about, Bitcoin dominance. Folks, you gotta pay attention to these types of charts. I know we're used to looking at the Bitcoin chart, we're used to looking at the Ethereum chart, different memes, but I have to educate you guys on Bitcoin dominance. What we are seeing right now in the cryptocurrency market is that Bitcoin is sucking up all of the liquidity, and a lot of alts have yet to run. Of course, we've had our runs here and there. Solana, XRP, even Dogecoin had a nice little run, but we haven't seen a true alt season. In a true alt season, folks, alts outperform Bitcoin like absolute madness, like you've never seen before. That is what we saw in 2021. So what happened in 2021? We had a top in Bitcoin dominance very early in 2021 at around 70%. And then after that, this took a tumble and alts really started to run. So this is what we're expecting is going to happen at the beginning of 2025. It's yet to happen, but this is what we are looking out for. Now, does this mean that Ethereum can't have a run? No, absolutely not. Ethereum can still do well without an alt season. But when we talk about alt season, it means you are better off putting your money into Ethereum and other alts versus Bitcoin. What we've seen over the past several years, actually, since this big alt season in 2021, is that you are better off just holding Bitcoin. Now, obviously, when you're looking at the USD pairs, that's a different story. But whenever we're strictly looking at how things have performed against Bitcoin, you are just better off holding Bitcoin. And the same thing can be said throughout this whole bull market. Since we got in this bull in early November, guess what? You are better off holding Bitcoin versus pretty much any other alt. And like I said, there were a couple of alts that outperformed, but there were far and few in between. You were just better off. A better investment strategy was just to hold Bitcoin. How is that going to change moving forward? Obviously, folks, this is not financial advice. Please go out and do your own research before investing in anything I talk about on my channel. You're going to lose all your money. I have no idea what I'm talking about. What's going to change is we're going to get a drop in Bitcoin dominance. Right now, there's a fever high. People are really excited about Bitcoin. They're not really seeing opportunities in Ethereum and other alts just yet. But once this Bitcoin dominance tops up, we're not sure where it's going to top. Some people have said 60% was probably the top. I'm not sure. It's actually gotten past a little bit higher than 60%. But the question becomes, once we do get a top, what's going to happen? Well, Bitcoin is probably going to remain somewhat stagnant. It might actually drop a little bit. Maybe that happens at 115K, 120K BTC, but it's expected that it's going to happen sometime early in 2025, kind of similar to what happened in 2021. And then that's when we're going to get a true alt season, potentially. Ethereum is going to run, Solana is going to run, XRP, Dogecoin, all of these guys, they should run, all of them. All of them should have a really, really good run. And all that means is that Bitcoin isn't sucking up all of the liquidity anymore, because that's what's going on right now. It's zapping everything. People are only interested in Bitcoin. Nobody's interested in these other guys. Now, like I said, if it doesn't play out the same way that it played out in 2021, things could potentially be different. We know that we have a different macroeconomic environment right now. We know that there's a lot of things going on in the world. There could be a black swan event. But if things play out, if the cyclical nature of BTC plays out, particularly since we're going into a post-halving year, there's a lot of excitement. The other thing that I want you guys to look out for besides dominance is the FOMC. Guys, just do it. I know it's annoying to do a little bit of homework, but the FOMC meeting in December is going to be very telling. We know that this type of dominance ends up going down when we go from quantitative tightening to quantitative easing. If you guys don't watch Ben Cohen, you need to watch his channel because he explains this to the T. When we were in 2020 going into 2021, we switched from quantitative tightening to quantitative easing, and alts just went on a huge run. So it was the perfect storm. And so are we seeing the same type of pattern emerging here as we're going into 2025? Potentially. So this is how I'm playing it. First and foremost, I have huge Ethereum positions and not very big Bitcoin positions. Going in, Now is your potential opportunity to start swapping your Bitcoin positions for Ethereum positions if you believe that this thesis is going to play out. Now, obviously, things can go sideways. Maybe Bitcoin continues to just have a dominant run and nobody ends up being interested in ETH and other alts. But according to what we've seen historically, that's probably not the case. And so maybe this is the time to start hedging against that, to start swapping some BTC for Ethereum before we really get into an alt run, or potentially any of these top cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin just hit 99K, interesting. So we know that we're gonna get a run eventually. It's just a matter of when. And now, obviously, like I said, things can go sideways. And if we get the situation where there is a black swan event, then all of these are gonna start hurting. So that's obviously what we're trying to avoid. That's all I have for you guys in today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be around. I'll be uploading. I'll tell you guys how I'm playing out this bull market. It's been your boy Rigor Mortis. I'm out the scene, folks. Peace.